So since it's 6:01, I'll say good evening, everyone, by 1 minute, and welcome to Keene, New Hampshire. We are here for the Yankee Lanes Singles Open, and this is in Yankee Lanes. Our friend Jeff Barden adding $1,000 to this event as he did to the doubles yesterday. It is the round of 32 here at this point, and we will say hello to our broadcast partner, Brian Gasco. How you doing, Gas?
Hey, Bruce.
Welcome to the world of Keene, and it's still a little bit warm, even though it's 6 p.m. This is NEBA number 972, and we are here for an Eliminator format finals. 974, did I say two? I just want to warn everybody right now, it's hot in here. I bowled 2 rounds. I threw it as hard as I could, and I might be a little tired, and I didn't make the cut either way. So, Gas,
we're on tilt.
You got to catch me, buddy.
We're on tilt.
When I fall, and I'll catch you. How's that? All right, fair enough. So it is the round of 32, everybody. The top 16 scores advance. This is not match play. It is eliminator play all the way down to the finals, just as it was yesterday on the doubles. We will peel off the contenders for you right now. Tyler Perry, high qualifier at 971. Michael Fortier throwing a 1990s era Rhino.
Gold Rhino Pro.
Yes, old Rhino Pro. Right up 3-4 and had the world and bowled great. A 962. Nick Perrone, Jameson Matthew, Eric Copping, Daryl Gurton, Randy Hagamoser, Chris Forey, John Matunis, Dennis Bassinet, Ricky LaRoche, Evan C. Chickering, Evan Throw, Alex Aguiar, Tristan Erickson, Hunter Kempton started with 140, then shot 260, 240 to make it. Chris Hansen, Justin Barcombe, yesterday's doubles winner, along with John Wilbur, both of them in this finals today. Good for those guys. Curtis Harris, Malik Grove, Brendan Vallone, big game at the last game to make it. Jamie Silver Jr., Jay Johnson, David Samard from Montreal, Joe Skiana, Kevin Napavar, Tyler Hearn, Stephen Major, Tony Bennett, Mike Clausen, and by virtue of the women's cut, our friend from the UK, great to have her here, Sarah Hood. And as it turns out, Sarah is on our feature pair. Sadly, she's not having a good game. She's got 91 in the 7th, and not thinking that's going to make it. Gas, what do you think?
No, unless she gets them all, and then who knows? Because like I told everybody yesterday, we can only see, so far.
We're not even going to try.
It's tough to predict the cut without being able to see everybody, but we'll do the best we can do.
This is a little too much for even us, but we just.
I will say this: Alex just struck on lane 14. He started the game. We were getting set up, so they're well into the first game now. We missed the beginning. We weren't going to go live till the next round, but we decided once we were hooked up, let's just do it. Alex started the game 6-7-10, made it. 4-9, made it.
Wow.
Next 5.
Unbelievable.
So he could have started whole.
Welcome to the world of Alex Aguiar. That's right. And then next 6. And there's classic Alex in motion. So he's actually on our feature pair here on 13 and 14. 11 and 12, 13 and 14 are our feature pair. A little bit different today, Gas. We're going to go left to 9 and 10 for our final match.
Okay.
Tonight.
Speaking of 9 and 10, just to the left of the feature pairs, Joe Skiana has the front 7.
How do you like that, huh? Oh, very good. So guys are starting to string them now. So let's talk about the pattern a little bit. Boy, was it interesting. It's called the Yankee Lane Singles Challenge pattern, and I'm still trying to figure out what it's derived from and how it actually is laid out. It's 38 feet, 26.6 mils, 4 to 1, straight 4 to 1. And there's a kind of a puddle. It ramps up from 5 to 10, flat across from 10 to 10, and quite a bit of dry outside of 5. And very interesting how the wet and the dry work off of each other. It's only 38 feet, so if you got it a little bit in, there's absolutely zero hold. You had to throw it hard down the lane. So you're seeing a lot of fireballers here, really, that are in the finals. Even I saw Alex laying off his hand, just trying to just get it down to get through the pattern. Guys like Tony Bennett throwing it hard. I was throwing it as hard as I could, basically off the edge, because you try to move in and look for any real meaningful shim, and there really isn't any. It's just to get anything to lay off. Meanwhile, Eric Copping goes strike, spare, next 6 to match Alex's next 6. Again, this is not match play, it's eliminator format. So definitely seeing some scores here, guys. There's another six-bagger down there, and there's some doubles and triples further down. Tony Bennett almost trips over the ball return after striking, so we need to be careful there, Mr. Bennett.
Tony snuck in. He needed Jay Johnson to make the squad cut at 1 so that he would come off the at-large list, and Tony jumped in, and Jay struck out in the 10th to get the +9. He was the number. Tony benefited from it.
And the at-large, of course, at +20. And that would be Tony Bennett. In fact, he was the number, as you say, Gas. It was Jay Johnson as the squad cut for the 12:30 squad.
Right.
And the squad cut for the 9 a.m. squad was Tristan Erickson at 8:48. So higher scores than we actually honestly expected. In fact, I think the cut went down the last game in the morning squad. Gas. I think it was higher than that, and it came down.
It was 60 going into the last game.
Yeah, it was 60 going in, and it came down. So Chickering, Throw, and Erickson all are under 60, so they snuck in this morning. This morning's squad was led by Mike 48, 962, and Tyler led the 12:30 squad at 971. We had 136 entries, just short of a complete sellout. We had 72 entries per squad. We went 3 on a lane, and we have 24 lanes here. That's 72. And unfortunately, this morning we had some no-shows. We had some people that just didn't show up or called and said they weren't coming, and unfortunately we couldn't fill those spots, so it was a darn shame. And then we left people open on the at-large at 12:30 that couldn't accommodate them. So we're thinking about some sort of penalty for that going forward, Gas. If you sign up and you don't show up, we're debating some sort of like at your dentist's office, 24 hours notice or something like that, because it's just not fair if you're in a limited situation like this.
Yes.
For people to be shut out, and that's what happened to some folks. So I should say no first-time entries were shut out. I should correct that. It was just re-entries, people that wanted to bowl again.
Right.
Didn't get the chance to. So Tyler Perry picking up where he left off, and he's looking at 220s. I've got to believe that's safe. And again, round of 32, top 16 scores advance. Give me a guess for the cut, my friend. What do you think?
I'm going to say 207.
207. That's a pretty good guess. Just to be a naysayer, I'm going to go down a little. I'm going to say 202. 202. Right in there. You got some guys that are going to cruise in very nicely. Just looking around, here's exactly a 202. John Matunis is pacing to that. Eric Copping had the 6 in a row, and then he went 210. Alex has continued his streak and still is striking. And Alex now looking at 240s.
Tony Bennett is double in the 10th. He's in the 2 teens.
Okay, that's helpful.
Jay Johnson's well into the 220s. Maybe even actually, he's got more than that. What am I saying? He's got a chance to shoot 270.
Brandon Vallone on lane 10 had back-to-back what looked like makeable spares. Now he's got 203 pacing with a strike up. Joe Scianna did miss in the 8th, but strikes again in the 9th. He's in the 250s. And easily. Dennis Bissonnette was cruising.
He was going in the 220s,
pace,
right?
But now he's 193 in the 9th. Now I'm looking down. We do have some scores coming in. Mike Fortier is looking good. He's looking like 230s. Mike Clausen just finished in the other lane. We got all 2 teens and a 230 game down on 5 and 6 Gas. Thanks to my squinting technology. 217, 212. Oh, sorry, 192. There's a 192 on that pair on 5 and 6. And then Mike Fortier just polished off 237. So you can punch Mike's ticket going forward. And Gas will now feverishly write down who he thinks has advanced. We got 17, 12, 92, and 37. Actually, yeah, just capture the scores and see what we can do. We got a couple of scores up here that are done. How about 236, I think, and 170.
That all the way down the end?
Way at the end, yep.
230.
Trusty binoculars, baby.
Say it again, 230.
236, 170, and 171. Sorry, 172. And then a 140 game. So I think 3 out of 4 are going to be out up there.
Jay Johnson looks like 263.
Looks that way, yep. We've got a 220 something on that pair. We got a 210 available for Jamie Silva Jr. Stepping up now. Next pair over, we have 202 and 214.
That A score on 17-18? Is that 234?
A score on 17-18 is 224.
224. Okay.
Across from the 263.
Got it.
Now, Jamie Silva, here's 248 for Tyler Hearn, 246. So Tyler crushed it. You got 63 and 24. You have 202, 214, and 171. That's 3 out of 4 on this pair. And then Ricky LaRousse is going to shoot 260. So if you can capture these 4 right here, Gas, on 15 and 16. 171, 214, 202, and call it 260. I tell you, Ricky LaRoche, sneaky good. He's going to shoot 260 this game. And here's Jamie Silva, and he converts a 10-pin. I think he's going to be awfully happy he did that, because that's going to put him now at what might be 209. Now next to him, Hunter Kempton has 150 in the 8th with a double up, so 180. So right now he's at 200. And if he can get another one, he goes 210. That's going to give him a much better chance to make it if he can capture this strike. And again, we're looking way off camera range and does get it. Hunter Kempton back 4. And Hunter's going to be either 2-0 something, 9 or 10 or somewhere in there. Here's Wilbur crushing him once again for 220, 240 something for Wilbur. So you get 265.
Where's that?
You got the right here. That was yeah.
LaRoche. I wrote it at 66. I gave him credit for the strike.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think what Hunter finishes with is important. You have a 208 on that pair. You got 208?
Nope.
Okay. And now Hunter is going for 210 if he gets it. And whatever he doesn't get.
That could be trouble for Darryl. He's in the low 2-0s now with that miss.
Yeah. I think he might be right around the number
He
there, my friend, at
could be.
207. And John Wilbur, 250s. And
Hunter got them all.
For Hunter for 210. Pretty clutch, I'd have to say. And now you got all these up here then?
I think so.
12 scores from up here. Sarah's going to shoot 149, unfortunately. Great having her here. Alex is going to go sheet.
I'm just going to put him down for 278 now.
Daryl Gurton, 203 with a spare and a strike on lane 14. This turns out to be a couple of really important shots here. And he makes the 7-pin. I strongly advise him to strike. And 212 for Brandon Vallone. How you doing with the scores down here?
Not great.
All right, Dennis Bissonnette is going to go. If he converts this 213, we got a 207 down here. Forey is looking at 2-0-0 if he punches.
Wow, this is going to be.
It's going to be close. You got all the end. We got all the first pairs, right? How
I
many?
think it's over 210 already.
How many you got? Is it really?
Yeah.
How many scores you have so far?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Because I wasn't writing down my pairs. I was just trying to write the high scores on one column and the low scores on another one. But
There you
now
go.
I'm afraid I might have missed a couple.
Well, Bissonnette just flagged that 7-pin, but he was on a strike. I think that's 212 for Bissonnette.
That might be the number, 212.
212.
But the problem is there's 3 of them, and I don't know that they're all going to get in. It could be a roll-off at 212.
It could be.
It's close.
It would be in 9th and 10th. Yeah, we got 2 212s.
I see 3. There's one down the end, right?
There's a 212 down at the end. Yes, sir. We got 3 212s. And Forey went spare. That's 190. Forey's going to be out.
So Erickson here can go 214 with if he fills 20, right?
That's right. Imagine if he goes 8 strike, 212. There's the strike.
I'm
Big
going to
shot
guess
for
that's good.
Erickson.
That's going to get him in for sure.
Yeah, big shot there for Erickson.
Assuming he gets 8 or 9.
Well, if he goes 8 out, 212.
Let's see, 1, 2.
Forey is 190. I'm afraid that's going to do it for him.
I think it's going to be 212. I just don't know that they're all going to get in. It could be. We could have a roll off at 212.
Yeah. You got Scan at 270s.
Yeah.
Big shot here on lane 8. Erickson
I would say 9 or better. He's good.
needs 9 out. And gets
He's
in,
good.
gets it to lay off, and trips the 4. Going to be 220s for Erickson. I'll show you some of these scores, actually, guys. You can see there's one of the 212s on 9 and 10. And there's the other scores, 2-teen. It looks like everybody's going to make it on this pair but Sarah Hood. And then Erickson crosses over. So that does it, but let's see what the cut will be. As soon as we hear it, we will we'll let you know, and we'll sign off, and we'll be back for the round of 16. So good to see everybody here. Once again, we're in Keene, New Hampshire, and we are here for the Keene Open Doubles. Open Singles, excuse me. We had the doubles yesterday, won by Justin Barcombe and John Wilbur. John winning his 4th title, Justin winning his 1st. So great to see those guys outlast the Aguiar throw team. So very tough title match there, and they made it actually look easy after both Aguiar and throw started with a double, and they came back and took care of it. So once again, 136 entries here, 18 seniors, 9 super seniors, 8 women, and it was 4-game qualifier times 2 squads. We did re-oil between squads, and we did not re-oil for the finals. So we are on burn as we move through here, and Joe Scianna with a nice 277, right? Yeah, he's using one of Chris Forey's training tools. You better get permission to use that. That's all I can tell you. That's Forey. Yeah. Well, you can have some Pedialyte too. There you go. That's the whole package right there, buddy. We got Pedialyte and a training tool for Chris Forey. Those are his tools. So, what's your guess, buddy? What do you got?
I think 212 is the number, but we're going to have a roll off.
You think?
It might be 3 guys for 1 spot.
Wow. No kidding.
But we'll wait and see.
Okay. There's definitely 1, 2, 3,
It's tough.
4,
I didn't write all the low
5,
scores
6,
in, so
7,
don't even go by
8.
that.
Okay.
I counted 15 scores over 212, so I think the 3 guys are rolling up for 1 spot. But
Okay. Well, actually,
let's wait for the official.
all the scores are staying up, so we can
Yeah,
actually do it
I
now.
counted 15 over 212.
Okay. Well, there's 1, 2.
Yep. Viali agrees with
3,
me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got 14 above 212, which tells me it would be 2 spots available. Let me do it again. Above 212. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep, 8,
the cut at 212.
9, 10,
So you're going to have a 9th and 10th roll off on
11,
the lane you finished. Becky is
12,
out there running it. If you're under 210, come on in and see me, and I will
13,
pay you out.
14.
Becky, 3 for 1 spot?
Yes.
3 for 1.
Confirmed. 3 for 1.
Confirmed. 14, 15. That's right. I got 15 that time. 3
So
for 1.
interesting. The 3 guys that tied at 212 are going to stay on the lane that they were just on,
Yeah, that's how we do it in eliminators.
and bowl 2 frames.
So 2 frames.
9th and 10th frame roll off,
9th and 10th for each guy. So
and
Becky's
one guy will
gonna run
advance. So
this.
who is it? Bissonette, Clausen, and Vallone.
Looks that way. And here they all are on, what's it, 5 and 6,
They're all
7,
right next to
8,
each other,
9,
yeah.
and 10? Look at that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here we go. Yeah, but okay. Hi, Becky. No practice. You go right in. 9th and 10th, no practice. No, you do 9th and 10th. That's it. 9th and 10th. Becky's asking if we get practice. No.
We need 3 different
We go
scorekeepers.
straight in. Yeah, looks that way. Well, we can keep score here. I'll tell you
That
right
looked like
now.
a strike for
That
Clausen.
was a strike for Clausen. Let's do it, just to say we did it. Clausen strikes. Malone up a 9, right next to us. He strikes. There we go. And now Dennis Bissonette must strike to match the other 2. Only 1 spot available. And Brooklyn
Brooklino.
strike. Everybody striking. No matter how we do it, we get it done. So now, moving to the 10th. They all started on the left lane, and now they're going to finish on the right lane. Here's Clausen starting down on 5 and 6. And gets it out. Boom, baby. Double for Mike Clausen. Huge. Once again, only 1 spot available. No one's missed yet. Hang on, everybody. We got a 9th and 10th frame roll, a 3-way 9th and 10th. Brandon Vallone right up the edge, slaps the 7. He doubles. Wow, this may never end. Let's see what Bissonette does. Now he's got a match once again to strike to keep up to the other 2 guys. No one has missed yet. And Bissonette kicking it out, comes back, bucket. Leaves the
That's the end of
3-9,
him.
and that's going to be the end of Dennis Bissonette. So 1 down. We have Clausen and Vallone each with a double. It's a 9th and 10th frame roll-off in this eliminator format. Yankee Lanes open singles, round of 32. 3-way tie at 212 for 1 spot to advance. Here's Clausen's second shot in the 10th. And he gets a scrambling mixer, crumbles the bucket. And there's a triple for Clausen. Can Vallone match? Must strike here. No strikey, no winny. And there he goes. And that looks right. He pushes it down the lane and it lays off and strikes. We have 2 guys with triples in this 9th and 10th frame roll-off, Gas. This is exciting.
Wow.
And now here's Clausen to close it out with perfection. He's there. Is it down the lane? Got it way right. And it comes back to strike. He knew it was right. Gets it
Wow.
out to the dry.
Wow.
There are some dry
Wow.
boards out there, Gas. He used them. And there's a 4-bagger.
I mean, we
Perfect
are
19th
6 lanes to the right of him, but that looked
You
looked
knew it was
wide.
right. We knew it was right.
Even
Brandon
from over here.
Vallone. Brandon Vallone now. Strike to tie. Must strike. You can see it in the left part of your screen. There he goes. Will it lay off? Lay off. And it does,
Wow.
and strikes. We have a
Does it
tie.
go to 1 ball now, or is it 2 frames again?
I don't know. I think it goes to 1 ball. This is President Chris Viali. President Chris Viali is calling out 1 ball. And it's single ball. Here we go. Actually, we're going to move the camera over a little bit and so we can see Brandon Vallone line up and make his shots here. And actually, you can see Clausen all the way down to the left, down on 5 and 6. And there goes Clausen's ball, and it's through the beak.
Can't tell if that's 7 or 8.
8 load. I think it's 8, Gas. I think it's the 3-4.
Could be the 10 with it, though.
Split.
I can't tell.
That's true. Could be. Well, nonetheless, Brandon Vallone just hit the pocket, and you're a winner, my friend. And he lays it up. Hit. Strikes. It's Brandon Vallone will advance, defeating Mike Clausen and Dennis Bissonnette in a 3-way roll-off in this round of 32. Gas, we're going to sign off. We'll be right back for the round of 16 eliminator. See you, everybody. We'll be right back.